Alrighty, Lumberjacks, welcome back to another Logging from Scratch episode. So this time around, we're going to borrow this truck here, and actually it's going to cost us $1,000. So let's go. Actually, we're going to go down to 11 because we're going to pay off part of our debt as well. So 80,000 we owe now. So we owe 80,000, and it costs $1,000 to do a transport of the excavator, which we're going to rent this truck. And now we're going to go grab our excavator, which is over by the little park that we built there. There we go. Little bits of wood still laying on the road there. That's good. Alright, so let's get this guy here. Let's see if we can turn it right around. There we go. Drive it right through the bushes, right up on there. And this little guy, we gotta get all the way out to our new area because we got a big pile of those birch trees to get out of there. Park this guy on here and go for a little spin. And then one day maybe we'll come back and grab those pieces of wood. You just never know. Sneak around this corner here. And now, like I said, we do have the option if we want to go to the other mill, which is on the other side there. But I'm not going to worry about that just yet. I think it'd be a good spot. It's the same FDR style mill. It's just in a different location. So if we get bored and want to go down there, we can. I always feel like I've gone too far, but nope. I guess we got her. So I was actually going to do something to make our lives a little easier here. I was going to mark off the area that we want to use for our project here. So let's drop this off. We get this little guy parked here first, and then we're gonna kind of do a marking. Oops, jeez, this little fell off there. That would have been good. All right, let's go park this little guy over here. We got some sorting to do down there. We got to bring this guy back to the mill because unfortunately we don't get to keep it out here. It's one of the downfalls of not owning your own equipment. You got to bring it back. But you can also treat it like crap and smash it into things, and if we break anything, we don't have to pay for it. So that's the other bonus. Alright, so let's get this all the way back home. And then, like I said, what I want to do is I want to kind of paint on the ground a little line so we know exactly where we want to cut those white trees up to and where we want it to stop. It's going to kind of draw out a little bit of a barrier for us. Technically, the guy who gave us the contract was supposed to mark that out for us, but that's okay. We can do it for him. We can do it for him. So bring this guy back, and it's actually got a nice little spot right by the mill where we park it there. Ooh, gotta be careful in those corners. It's like, I'm pretty sure we can treat it pretty rough, but I think if we total the vehicle by crashing it, I don't think the company would be super, super happy about that. Alright, so let's go bring this guy over here. And like I said, I just parked this guy here. Now, if we do decide to go to that other mill, we will have to drive that LeBaron, or haul that LeBaron all the way over to that other mill. Okay, so out of here, let's just go over our little marking land here. And what I want to do is go way this way. And do we have a ground type? Well, I might be able to just leave it on dirt, maybe. So the area we want to thin is going to be from this little spot. Now I don't really want to use this brush. Let's find a weirder looking color here. Something that stands out a bit. What's this? That's pretty clear. So let's go from here. I'm going to go this way like this. This is going to be our marking line, just so we know where to go with the cutting edge here. So we want this. Let's try to make sort of a straight-ish line. Oops. There we go. And we're just going to cut it off right here. So we want all of that. And then the other way, sorry, learning how to use my controls here. The other way, we want it to go from this edge down here. That's where our stop point is. So we want to cut this a little closer here. We don't really want to play with the hill trees here, because he just wants the flat part of the terrain. He doesn't want us playing around on the other side. It's really hard to see in here. My God. Let's run it all the way up here. Right up to this edge, I guess we'll go. And we just got to remember this line is for us, so that we know not to go past it. There we go. So we got that. It's just kind of a barrier line. It's not super pretty, but it gets the point across. And that's as far as we are allowed to cut. Because he probably doesn't even own this other side. He probably co-owns it with somebody. There we go. Oops. Still getting a little used to using the paint tool. Here we go. Excellent. And that's as far as he wants to go that way. Now, where is our last little cut line? Would be right through the bush here. So let's go off of here. Perfect. We'll just do kind of a little line right down to the water here. Like I said, that way at least we have some kind of a, sort of like a guide, I guess. So that we don't overcut. And then we don't just go freestyle and take out the whole map. Now, luckily, we're a small contractor, so there's not a lot of trees we got to take out of here, but it's still big enough that it's a little bit more than what we're used to. So that'll make it interesting anyway. There we go. Okay, so now we have a clear cut line all the way around where we are supposed to stay within. And any white trees, the birch stuff, we actually are going to kill in that circle, so that'll be good. So maybe what we'll do, let's get this guy and just do a little quick bit of piling here to keep it all copacetic. So let's grab this one. Turn my little light on here. And I'm actually just going to put these ones over here. And the thicker stuff, I'm going to try to grab and put crosswise this way. Thick ones there, thin ones here. We'll see if we can keep up that pattern. Well, actually, I know we can probably pull more with this thing, so let's just do 2 at a time here. Then what we do is we drop the little piece and then keep the big piece. And we get to see how horrible our eyeballing lengths were. Because there was definitely a lot of guessing there. Or what we could do, this would actually be faster. So we don't have to keep splitting up our pieces. Let's go grab all the tops that we can find in one shot. Oops. It's playing hard to get there. There we go. There we go. Okay, so we're going to just throw all of our tops right here. Actually, I turn this one around because it's a little... This one. That one should be going this way right here. And like I said, we just kind of eyeballed it with the chainsaw on that last one, so it's not going to be perfect, but it'll work. And we'll grab that one, and that one. Oh, that's kind of a top. Maybe we'll leave that one. Get this one for sure. It's pretty heavy stuff for this little excavator, though, let me tell you. But if we clean this up just right, we should actually make a pretty decent amount of money. Like I said, I only get 50% of this stuff because it's his timber, not mine. So let's go through, and I'm just going to grab all the big pieces. And then we'll come back and scoop all the tops in one grab, too. See how effective we can be with our production here. So those look like tops, tops, tops. Yeah, this should fetch us quite a decent amount of money. Okay, so let's try cleaning up the rest of these tops on this side. There's quite a bit of tops out here. I thought we would have more of the bigger ends, because I felt like we cut a lot more of those, but yeah, what do I know? Almost need that grapple to open a little faster. It seems to be a little slow. I guess slow's good, though. Once in a while. You don't want to be doing things too crazy and fast. That's how you break things, right? So it would seem, anyway. Alright, so now we're getting into the little bit more funky stuff here. So let's grab this top. And I want to grab this top as well. We'll come back for the big ones. We'll just do tops on this run. Oops. I was kind of hoping to slide this one through here. So that we could then grab them on the other side here. Oops. There we go. Now we have to grab all of these ones. I think I'm going to count this one as a top, too. It's kind of half-sized, I guess. Okay, so let's go like this. That's definitely a top. And this one is like kind of a top, but not really at the same time. We'll just include it. The heck with it. Let's get to slide there. Perfect. So let's grab this group here. That's already quite a bit for this little excavator, so let's for a trek back here. Oh, that's heavy. Very heavy pieces. Oh, yeah, these are tops, so make sure we put them in the good old top pile over here. Look at that. Production. I think we're doing pretty good on this one. Pretty darn good. Let's see if we can get a couple of these. So we probably need a nice little picture of this one here, too. It's a pretty cool shot. I'll take it. Alright, now we need to get these ones. There's going to be a whole lot of cleanup out here, let me tell you. So I want that one, and I want this one. Oops. This one. Ooh, this is the heavy stuff. I don't know if I'll be able to get all of this in one shot or not. Of course, all the big trees had to be the furthest from the landing, hey? I guess what we could do is we could make a pile out here, too, instead of tracking them all back up there. Using this poor excavator as a skidder, let's just pile some here, because it's actually half decently flat up here, so I think we'd be able to get the truck up here without a problem. As we get further from the landing, we're going to have to find a better method than skidding, because it's not working out super great when you're that far away. Alright, so let's throw this one right here. And I guess well, I don't know. What are we going to do with the tops, though? The tops we'll have to put over here. We'll make a special pile for those. Or just put those right next to it. And grab this one. Perfect. Or as perfect as we're going to get anyway. So we're cheating a bit with the locking straps sometimes, but this helps us so that they don't slide away on you. Perfect. Oop. There we go. So I'm going to go up and grab this one here too. What are you? Are you a top? You're kind of like a top. Kinda, maybe, not really. It's a hard call on that one. I'm going to say not a top. Not a top on that one. And this is like a whole giant piece. Oh, it's been cut up quite tiny little pieces, this one. This was me eyeballing it wrongly for sure. I'll just put these kind of sideways for short logs. Alright, now the other stuff we have is down this side of the hill, I think. Or do we get it all? We might be caught up here. That's pretty good. Alright, well in that case we keep knocking them down. Park that little buddy there. Oh, actually that'd make a good picture too. Go like this. That's the key. Pretty. Alright, so now we actually have to keep snipping down the trees here. We only got about a minute left, so let's just knock a couple down here. Or at least this one. I was thinking about, actually I should have fallen it more at that angle, but oh well. Too late now, she's cut. That's a big tree too. Oh, these big ones are crazy. I wonder what the pieces are going to be worth off this tree. Now granted, like I said, this isn't our timber. We do get 50%. That's for fuel, that's for hours worked, all that stuff, so that'll be good. But even at 50%, this guy's making a good deal because this is a lot of work. But of course, you know, we could have also been a more productive logging company and come in with something more heavy duty, right? But we didn't. We're good. We don't want more than this. I'm going to snip this little bit off here. Oops, I'm actually going to throw that in the short log pile. Actually, I should do that with this one too. Let's go like this. Can't pick that up. I can pick this up though. And then we can go fish it around. Because I know the short logs are actually worth quite a bit too, so if we can kind of keep them all together like this, then we'll probably get a little bit more money. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. So we cut that. Yeah, so that's chopped up as about as good as we're going to get. And yeah, I guess we'll end it at that for now. If you guys liked the video, leave a like, leave a comment. Do not forget to subscribe. And if you're in the bush, don't forget to hug a tree. All right, guys, we'll catch you on the next one. See ya.